Please read the disclaimer. XRP, Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Last night, these were all the people that were thinking that we'd see triple digit XRP, 1159, 184, 12, 184, 1201, 184. Currently, XRP is sitting at 184. So we're gonna put it to bed, right? I'm done talking about this triple digit and the controversy around it and the person that is talking about it, but for some reason getting lots of YouTube views and getting a lot of attention. We're gonna put that to the side because I think that it's distracting, all this talk. And so we'll get back to the real news, to real what's going on. Of course, have fun and all that. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Happy New Year's. I think we need to smash that like button for the New Year's. Listen, I'm gonna tell you some fables here. We haven't hit 1,000 likes on the videos in a while. At least 1,000 likes I think we can get here for this New Year's video. I know many of you are still recuperating from your New Year's holiday, celebrations. You might be a little bit, your head might hurt a little bit. So if you're watching me on the TV, it's okay. You can turn the sound down a little bit if your head hurts. And let's talk now that 2025 is over. I think we can reflect a little bit. There's lots of news to talk about, but I wanted to, front end with this, just because I think it's important to remember where we were, right? So if we go back, 2025 started with, momentum. We were coming off of November, December, right, where XRP had, ran significantly. We, started January 30th, January 1st. XRP was around $2.13, so not too much off of where we are now. And then we had that run in January where we went up all the way to 291. But after that, right, we had those sell-offs. We had that craziness. We had one day where XRP fell all the way down to 176. There was lots of shenanigans. Like, people forget the first half outside of January wasn't great for XRP, wasn't great for the crypto market. And then we had, basically 1 month that was good, July, and then all that has come after that. And if we think back, right, we started 2025, still had the SEC lawsuit, right? They had not removed the appeal just yet. We ended with spot XRP ETFs trading, right? So that's a plus, and we have no SEC lawsuit anymore. Also, we got Sol, HBAR, and LTC ETFs, plus crypto index holdings with others, right? Huge progress, right? And potentially we could have this U.S. lawmakers expected to advance crypto market structure legislation in early January of 2026. So we have, of course, the Genius Act that passed. We don't have the Clarity Act just yet, but that could potentially come here. People are looking at January 15th could be the turning point, right? The Senate Banking Committee has officially landed on January 15th for a markup of long-awaited crypto market structure legislation. The date was first flagged, right? And we can see that this potentially will be the next step forward. It might take a few months, although government shutdown and everything that happened around that, could have delayed a lot of the things. But so we shifted right a little bit on the timeline. Listen, officially, we can say that the 4-year cycle is no more, right? I think the first signal of that should have been, right, if we go back, the fact that we had new all-time high for Bitcoin before halving. So that should have been the canary in the coal mine that the 4-year cycle was no more, right? Which it's still interesting though that the high, right, of Bitcoin for now was that exact date, that October 6th, where that was the day that was predicted to be the high, which is very interesting. Like, the 4-year cycle didn't play out the way it was supposed to, but that specific date is the high of this current situation. So it's interesting. It's interesting. And, when you look back at it, it does give a little bit of smell of something that starts with M and ends with Asian, right? But you have, of course, lots of pundits and a lot of, quote unquote experts that are still talking how they believe that the first quarter of 2026 is going to be very good for the crypto market. You have Tom Lee again here saying silver parabolic in past month, gold parabolic in past year. Gold moves leads crypto, right? If these large commodity markets make such a move, how can one be skeptical of digital assets in 2026 when the current situation of the digital assets markets, the digital asset community is totally different than it was 6 months ago or a year ago or 2 years ago, right? So the prices are higher than they were 2 years ago, right? But they didn't have that parabolic run up that many were hoping for. For example, remember that Bitcoin, by the way, in March of 2020 sold off because everything. So let's say, right, we were before that happened in February, Bitcoin was around 10,000. So we can take like 10,000 as maybe the real price that it should have been. So it ended up doing about 600% in that 340 days in 2020 to 2021, right? And if we go and we take a look at where we were, let's say, in let's say August of 2024, because if we go all the way back to the bottom, then we could also take the bottom of February 19. So I'm not going to do that, but let's say like the year before, we should have had the rally up, right? So, whoops, what's going on here? Technical difficulty time. Let's move that a little bit up here. You can see that it's about right 100%. So the previous cycle we had 600% gain, and this cycle only 100%. So I understand why people are like, wait a second, right? The price should be right now like 500,000 or no, wait, if we were at 50,000, we should have been at like 300,000, 250, 300,000. That was, all my prediction. If I was saying if we're just doing similar things that we did in 2020, and that hadn't happened, right? And of course, it affected the whole crypto market because money didn't come in. Bitcoin usually front ends it, and then money moves into altcoins. So the theory is not happening yet. We'll see. Maybe this cycle is different than other cycles. We already know that. And all the pundits are saying first quarter, we'll see. There were people that were saying triple digits for XRP by the end of the year, and that didn't happen. So again, I don't know what the price of XRP is going to be today, tomorrow, or the next day. Of course, this is only my opinion, my views, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please be very careful out there. Also, remember that I'll never contact you on social media asking you to sign up to anything, to do any weird signal things or all kinds of stuff like that. There's multiple fake accounts, so just be careful. I report them. It takes a little bit of time to remove on specific platforms. So just be careful out there. Again, I'm not sending you DMs. I'm not following you. Be very careful out there, okay? The only official Twitter is here on the page, and we have the Telegram group and YouTube. That's it. I'm not on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter is only an official one that is linked here, okay? Be very careful out there. Justin, UK officially begins crackdown on crypto tax evasion. So if you are if you are in the UK, just know and take this into consideration. And I think UK is our second largest viewership here. So you need to know that if you until now you have been doing some shenanigans, it could be the end of that. So just be careful out there, okay? Always talk to a tax professional and understand what are the tax liabilities in your country. It's very, very important because many people, they don't understand that, and it's could be a lot of money that you're leaving on the table, or you had to, pay. A good tax person, a good accountant is a very, very important thing, okay? I've learned that the hard way. Just doing stuff by myself in some instances, and then now working with professionals, and they know a lot better than you, and they know a lot of stuff that you wouldn't have thought about even. So that's very, very important, okay? Interestingly, last night, the Fed put $75 billion into banks on the New Year's Eve, making it the biggest liquidity flood since the pandemic, backed by $31 billion in treasuries. This is not QE, not bailout, just proof that the system still needs emergency support to make it through the year end. Something is maybe about to crack. And you can see if it ever loads. Here we go. We had a big one a few weeks ago, and now we have an even bigger one on the Fred there. So very interesting to see how this reacts and what happens into the markets. Um, this was a clip from Representative Franklin Templeton on Paul Barron's show, saying that once she's talking about the Clarity Act and how that potentially will open the floodgates. Once you can start to get traditional investment products into this wallet-based ecosystem, you start to diversify crypto profits. And she thinks the sky's the limits with once the Clarity Act is passed. So this again is a very, very interesting thing that could potentially happen with the Clarity Act. I wanted to talk about it here, but sometimes that happens. And Tom Lee, we talked about Tom and just before. He's talking about a potential sell-off actually in the stock market, and then a run-up. This is going to be a very confusing year. If you would have started the year, what do you have on your bingo card? Selling off in April there with all the tariffs, and then October, like you wouldn't have think of all these things that could potentially happen. And this is why 2026 is going to be so interesting. Of course, I really appreciate you, and I hope you continue to join me. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel and rung the bell so you can be part of the notification nation and be first in the comment section or never miss out on news, never miss out on a video, now is the time to do so. Also, check out the links in the description down below. You can go to my website and see all of our partners if you're interested in that as well. That's another way that you can support the channel. We got something brewing. I'll update you in a later video. And it will be very interesting to see what happens here, in the front end of 2026. What happens with XRP? Maybe today is not like the best day because people are after New Year's, they were celebrating, right? People are still not back. I think probably what we're going to see is because it's also Thursday. So maybe people taking off Thursday and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, making a long weekend after Christmas, maybe even 2 weeks, right? With Christmas. So I think once we go into next week, next Monday, I think a lot of people are going to be coming back to work, coming back to, bringing their heads out of vacation mode. And then we could potentially see more action, more volatility, because right now the crypto market is so flat, right? It's so like there's nothing happening. There's no action, there's no volume, there's nothing. Like even as someone that's dabbles with short-term trades, day trades, there's nothing. Like you're nothing, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.